So the question is, how do you control the uncontrollable? If you think of the word control, it means power to influence situation or people. Okay? But when you're saying how do you control the uncontrollable, think about it. Controlling the uncontrollable, it's exhausting. Okay? Because some things happen in life, yes, we do have control on, and some things we don't. Okay? But what would you do? Now, I might not have control on the things that happen around me, but I do have control on how I act about it, how I think and behave towards the things that happen around me. That one makes a difference in the outcomes of the situation or challenge. So when things happen randomly, there's a saying, my favorite saying by Bruce Lee, and he says, become like water. So if you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. If you put water in a box, it becomes the box. And you want to become water in that situation. Now, how would you use that in your daily lifestyle? It's really based on your ability to adapt. Okay? It's about shifting your focus from, it's all about what it means to you. So if I take this cup and right now it's in my hand, I do have control on it. However, if the cup failed and it broke, I have no control on that. It broke. But I have control on how I would react about it. Okay? Now, it really goes down to the meanings that you give it when it happens. So if this cup broke, what does that mean to me? Oh, it means I'm not that strong. It means I'm weak, I dropped the cup. Or maybe, hey, it means that I'm not aware of my grip, the things that I'm holding on to, that I'm holding too tight and it hurt my hand. Or it means, hey, you know what? This is a signal for me to be aware of the other things that I've been holding on for too long, or the things that I've been not paying attention for too long. Okay? So what is the meaning you give behind what's uncontrollable to you is going to determine how you're going to act or react on it. You see what I'm saying? So there is a story, it's a true story, and it's actually a documentary on a fight between a crocodile and a hippo. And those two powerful animals bump heads against each other every year. And what happens is in the wildlife, during the dry season, animals head out towards the river so they can survive through the dehydration and the heat. A lot of animals don't make it. They die halfway through because it's a long walk towards the river and a lot of predators, and the strong one survives. Would you agree? Or I also say, but the smart ones survive, right? So which one it is? But the crocodile and the hippo, usually, almost every time, these are the two that they make it towards the river due to certain abilities that they have. For example, the crocodile controls the temperature of its blood. So when the temperature outside increases, he can decrease the temperature inside his body. Vice versa. Also, the crocodile can store food in their stomach for up to a year. Okay? So before the dry season starts, it's on a mission. The crocodile is on a mission to hunt, prepping themselves. Okay? It's a very, very smart animal. The sensors, he's got sensors. You know how we have sensors in our fingertips and we can touch and feel things. The crocodile has those sensors, like small tiny black dots around its jaw, and what that does, it allows them to sense from over 10 feet away any movement happens in the water. So it can either prepare itself to either attack or walk away. Okay? On the other hand, the hippo is a very, very strong animal. Now you might think, well, yeah, hippos are cute and they eat vegetables, and no. they're killers. They are killers. The jaw of the hippo, with 4 inches canines, 4, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, it delivers over 1,500 pounds of pressure, which can literally chop the crocodile in half. Now, if you take those two, put them against each other, you have a match that it's worth to watch. So, to rule the river, only one can be there. And they're both willing to take each other's life to survive. So, dry season starts. The fight over the territory starts. Hippo against a croc. It's a deadly match. So it becomes, the fight turns to a war against the two. Blood everywhere. The skin is tearing. The skin is tearing. You can hear the bones crushed. Blood everywhere. Water. You can barely see what's happening. And then it gets quiet. The crocodile walks away. The hippo stays. Which one were you cheering for? If you thought that the croc would win, you're right. But, because he's smart. If you thought the croc would win, you're right, because he's smart. But if you thought that the hippo would win because he's strong, you're also right, because he's strong. So the fight is over. None of them gets killed. There was no winner in this match. They are both champions. They are both powerful. One is smart and one is strong. But it's not the smartest or the strongest that survives. It is the one who best adapts to change. And that's why they both made it through the tough season. So now, I want you to visualize this in your mind. This whole planet Earth, out of 8 billion people, let the one who best adapt to change to be you. Hope this helped. Do me a favor, I want you to search the word resilient. Find out what it means. And find out how would you apply it in your daily lifestyle, in your changes. Okay? So, appreciate your question. I'm Sam Farid. If you want to connect with me, find me on social media, Instagram, LinkedIn, or Facebook. YouTube me at Sam Farid. Let's connect. If you have any questions, drop in the comment box below. And I'm looking forward to hear from you soon. And I'm looking forward to see you on the next video. Take care.